Okay, today is May 8th, 2025. Today is Thursday, May 8th, 2025. Daily breakdown starting with USD JPY. We are currently looking for a counter buy, but we first need to see this pullback of this 4 hour, and then we'll be looking for a counter buy with our take profit being around close to this next weekly area of interest. Next, we have NZD JPY. We're currently looking for buys. As you can see, we did place a buy order here. We got stopped out yesterday. Not gonna let that stop us. No pun intended. But as you can see, if we would have had our stop loss a little bit lower, maybe, possibly. Yeah, but I'm not really looking at it. That was the past. Here we still have this accumulation zone. So right now we're having a break here. Looking for, really not too sure about this one. That's why I didn't move this up into accumulation. But I would just like to monitor this one here. So I wanna monitor this one because it hasn't been really respecting this zone here. So I don't want to place another trade there, but still monitoring. Euro NZD. Okay, we're looking for buys here, but we need to see a 4 hour shift to structure. All right, which is what we got. Okay, we got our 4 hour shift to structure here, right? And just want to make sure everything else is in alignment. Yeah. So we still got our 4 hours. So we got our 4 hour shift to structure here, which has just happened, and now it's having a pullback. So we'll wait for our 4 hour candle close. Okay, once we get our 4 hour candle close, we'll come back here in about 2 hours and see where we're at. Now that we're having our pullback. Euro AUD, same thing happening. We just had our 4 hour shift of structure. Now we're waiting for our candle close. And then we'll come back. Now accumulation. Pairs that are more than ready. More than are more ready. So we have starting with Euro GBP. This is a counter sale. We're just waiting for an engulfing because we've had a break here. We've had a retest. Now we're just waiting for an engulfing here. USD CHF. This counter buy. As you can see, we did have a break when you go up to a 30-minute time frame to make it a little more clear. So we did have a break. We did have a retest. So we're just looking for that engulfing. Just looking for that engulfing. Technically, our engulfing happened right here. But the only problem that I'm having is where would the stop loss be? Stop loss way down here at this lower low. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not too sure about having a stop loss right here. So, yeah, not too sure about that one right there. Let me take another look. Let's see. Let's take another look. You know what? On second thought, I really don't think this is enough accumulation for me since that had accumulated yesterday. 2 days ago, but then it really didn't respect that zone. I would like to see this. This is more of a accumulation here. Technically, this was the zone right here, but technically that was like the zone right there. But it never retested here. So I want to keep this zone versus that zone. So I want to see a retest. I want to see an actual retest here. I want to see an actual retest in here. That would make more sense. Once I get a retest, then I'll look for the engulfing. All right. It's got to be a little more clear with that one. Waiting for a retest. Last but not least, Euro PLN. We want to see it. We're looking for buys here. Looks like we're on the way. We just want to see price break above this accumulation zone and then retest. All right, so we got 4 for today. We got 3 that are accumulating. Today is Thursday, May 8th, 2025. Let's go.